keep it in place.
If Putin likes Donald Trump, I consider that an asset, not a liability, because we have a horrible...
I think that what is true is that the Russians intended to meddle, and they meddled. I'll be honest with you, George, one of the things that I am concerned about is the degree to which we've seen a lot of commentary lately where there are Republicans or pundits or cable commentators who seem to have more confidence in Vladimir Putin than fellow Americans because those fellow Americans are Democrats. That cannot be. What I will say is that, and I said this right after the election, we have to remind ourselves we're on the same team.
Что касается самого господина Трампа, он выбрал, видимо, свой способ достучаться до сердец избирателей. Какой? Он, конечно, ведет себя экстравагантно, мы все это видим. Но я думаю, что не так уж это все и бессмысленно. Потому что, на мой взгляд, он представляет интересы той части общества, она значительная в Штатах, которая устала от тех самых элит, которые десятилетиями находятся у власти.
I, Donald John Trump, do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully execute the office of President of the United States.
The office of President of the United States. So help me God.
Congratulations, Mr. President.
In the region, the Obama administration failed to respond adequately to support for terrorism and other violations of international. Good afternoon, everyone. It's going really well. I mean, it's a great transition, and the president-elect is in full control, believe me.
The Russian ambassador apparently sent a staffer to my office, I did not see him, and asked for a meeting, as so many of the ambassadors were doing. And we set up a time, as we normally did, and we met with him. And so we talked about a little bit about terrorism, as I recall, and somehow the subject of the Ukraine came up. I had the Ukrainian ambassador in my office the day before, and to listen to him.
Let the record reflect that Director Mueller.
Absolutely, that's a matter of national. That has been instrumental in identifying
at the time.
So let's, oh, and there's Jim. Will you please? He's become more famous than me. People have been talking about doing this for a long time.
Thank you very much. As the old saying goes, for somebody as famous as you don't...
He's a grandstander. The FBI has been in turmoil. You know that. I know that. Everybody knows that. You take a look at the FBI a year ago. It was in virtual turmoil less than a year ago. It hasn't recovered.
When I learned that I had been fired, for that reason, I immediately came home as a private citizen. But then the explanations, the shifting explanations, confused me and increasingly concerned me. They confused me because the president and I had had multiple conversations about my job, both before and after he took office. And he had repeatedly told me I was doing a great job and he hoped I would stay. So it confused me when I saw on television the president saying that he actually fired me because of the Russia investigation. And although the law required no reason at all to fire an FBI director, the administration then chose to defame me and, more importantly, the FBI by saying that the organization was in disarray, that it was poorly led, that the workforce had lost confidence in its leader. Those were lies, plain and simple. So I'm sitting there thinking, wait a minute, 3 times you've already asked me to stay or talked about me staying. What's going on here is he's looking to get something in exchange for granting my request to stay in the job.
God. As far as hacking, I think it was Russia, but I think we also get hacked by other countries and other people. And I can say that, you know, when we lost 22 million